So we have started to work together from very early on in his mandate, and I'm very glad that I have such a strong and committed partner in him in working together for Kosovo. So for me, today marks the day when I think I brought some good news, not only to Kosovo, but to the entire region. As you may have noticed, this Commission is committed to the Western Balkans, and it is committed from the first day in office to reinforce our relations and our presence in the Western Balkans, and also to do more for our relations with the Western Balkans. We have started to work with the renewal of the enlargement process. In that, we had to restore the credibility, both for the Western Balkans, but also for our member states. This was marked by the adoption of a new enlargement methodology, which was a success, and the member states were ready to accept it. And then we overcame the other major difficulty to get the agreement on opening accession negotiations with Albania and North Macedonia. We have delivered on that one as well, as the second major part of our new strategy. And the third one is right in front of you, which is the economic and investment plan. We have been committed from the very first day to change and help to change the realities on the ground in this region. Realities meaning the economic reality for the businesses, for the people, but also the economic and sociological opportunities for the people of this region. And this is why I think that the economic investment plan can be a game changer for the region. It can change significantly the landscape of this region within 4 to 5 years. As the Prime Minister pointed out, we are allocating 9 billion euros of grants, and we are in coordination with our international financial institution partners to create an additional 20 billion euros in guarantees for the region. This is 1/3 of the GDP of this region, the whole region. We expect this plan to boost the economy of the region by at least 3 to 4%. This is a major contribution. This could be a major contribution to the economic recovery after the COVID crisis. When setting out the priorities, we have been working together with the Prime Minister and also the other leaders of the region in listening to the region. What are the main priorities, needs through which we can create an investors' climate, which is the most attractive, and through which we can create growth and jobs as fast as we can and as long-term as we can. So the plan, what you see, and its priorities is a joint work. As the Prime Minister listed all the flagship projects, you will find the priorities of this government embedded in our strategy. And we need to implement this strategy together. And we are hopeful that with the additional regional elements that this plan brings about, because this is a regional plan. If you look at it, you will see that it has regional participation, it has regional impact, and it will have regional benefit. But for that, we need everybody in the region to implement this plan and cooperate with one another. This is why it is crucial to have a single economic area in the Balkans, because these investments will only bring the benefits if these investments work regionally. You see that the projects we are suggesting are all having a regional impact. So for us, this is a big day. I do hope that you also consider it to be a major offer from us. And just like any offer, it comes with some requests. And the request is, and we have gone through at length with the Prime Minister, is to speed up the reforms, because these investments go hand in hand with the reform efforts. I know that your government is very committed, but it has to be even more committed in speeding up the work on the reforms related to the rule of law. But also, we need all the necessary capacities to be in place to be able to use these funds, to absorb these funds, as they say in Brussels. So this is going to be a major challenge where we're going to be helping you and we're going to be working with you. But to demonstrate your commitment to our member states, you will have to deliver much faster on the reforms. Turning to the report, I think that we have been providing you with a fair assessment. We have not been shy pointing out where the shortcomings are, but we haven't been shy about commending you on your results. So I think what you will find back in the report describes the situation, but also the tasks ahead. And we need a real acceleration of the work. This is also going to be my message to the Parliament. And on the visa liberalization, there's not a single meeting we haven't discussed this issue. I'm trying to help to convince the member states about the need to provide visa liberalization for Kosovo and for the Kosovars, because our assessment still holds that you have met all the benchmarks. But our assessment is not enough, because it is not the Commission who makes the decision. We make the proposal, but not the decision. We need to convince our member states to vote for it. And this is what we're working on together with the Prime Minister. I can see that this is not only a very important issue for the public, but it is also a very emotional one. But emotions in these sort of issues don't necessarily help. So what I can tell you is that, yes, all the benchmarks the Commission has set are met. Still, as I said, we have to convince the member states. And convincing the member states is no easy job. And convincing the member states will only happen if we can demonstrate with progress on the ground, with daily work and delivery, what the Prime Minister is doing, that they can trust that there will be no abuses after the visa liberalization, there will be no bogus asylum claims, and no organized crime impact on the EU member states. And this is what we're working on. So give us a bit of time and space to achieve this. And we will get there. As you know, I'm not participating in the dialogue, so it's very difficult for me to give you an update on it. It is Mr. Lajčák, our special representative, and High Representative Josep Borrell, who is dealing with the dialogue. But I don't want to claim innocence on this one, because I discussed a lot with Prime Minister Hoti, but also with President Vučić. Where are we? I see that there is progress. There is engagement. I also see that, of course, this is no easy negotiation that they have to make. But gradually, there's a momentum building up. I see that Mr. Lajcak is investing heavily. I also see that our American partners are also regaining interest in the process. Lately, we've seen the Washington agreement. Very many of the elements that you see in the Washington agreement, you will find back also in our economic investment plan. So we have convergence. And I'm hopeful that we can succeed in a not too distant future. But as I said, I'm here just providing the back office and anything I can help with from my portfolio.